All right, so just in a few more minutes, we're going to finish off the rest of section 8.2 by discussing one last and interesting application of electromagnetism, and that is electric motors. These kinds of motors are found inside an electric fan, lots of toys, all kinds of devices that use electricity to make things move. And the basic idea is to use electrical energy and change that into kinetic energy, or energy of motion. Once again, it makes use of an electromagnet. A very simple motor is drawn here in my diagram. The idea is this battery here provides a source of electrical current that flows through the wire, and as the wire makes a loop, there's a magnetic field produced around that wire because there's a current in it. And because there's a permanent magnet next to it, which is what you see in green there, the two magnets push on each other, and if we hold the permanent magnet still, it's going to push that coil and make it move. Okay, now if we just did that and nothing else, then the coil would turn until its field was aligned with the other field, and that would be it. But to make the motor turn and turn and turn and keep moving, which is what you usually want a motor to do, you have to pull a couple of tricks. One of those tricks is using a commutator. What a commutator does is it allows the polarity of the current to reverse every half cycle. What that means is after the motor gets done turning halfway around, there'll be a little trick in the connection of the wires so that the plus terminal of the battery and the minus terminal of the battery are now attached to opposite sides of the circuit. And what that allows the motor to do is reverse the current in the wire and therefore produce a pull on the wire in the opposite direction of the original pull. And so instead of just being pushed until it gets its field aligned with the other magnet, it gets pushed and then pulled and then pushed and then pulled and then pushed and then pulled, and it keeps turning. So that's a pretty important trick. And if we wanted another important trick in using an electric motor is controlling the speed of the motor and the direction. And the way we do that is by just changing the direction and the strength of the electric current. All right, so your book has some pretty good diagrams illustrating how electric motors work as well. I'd like you to read through section 8.2, and when you get to the end, on page 239, I'd like you to have a crack at answering questions 1 through 4. All right, good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.